I just want to give some thoughts on Through From Hell. I recently watched Through From Hell and I really liked it a lot. After thinking about it, yeah, it stuck with me, which I find really interesting because I really like 1,000 Corpses. That movie has grown on me so much. Devil's Rejects is one of my favorite movies of all time, and Through From Hell, 50% of me were worried about it, and the other 50 was like excited for it. And to finally see it, I gotta say, yeah, I really liked it a lot. I do like it more than House of 1,000 Corpses, but it's not good as Devil's Rejects. The only disappointing thing I would say is not seeing it on the big screen, because I saw House of 1,000 Corpses on the big screen, Devil's Rejects on the big screen, but I didn't see Through From Hell on the big screen, because this was like more low budget, more, wasn't shown on as many screens. So yeah, that's very disappointing, but what are you gonna do? But as the movie itself, it was really interesting. For my mind, like I look at the Devil's Rejects, and my favorite character from the Devil's Rejects is Otis. He is freaking awesome in that movie. He's got so many quotable lines. He's a great character. In this movie, my favorite character is Baby, and I think she's my probably favorite character in this. And plus, she has my favorite arc in the whole movie, because when she's in prison, she's dealing with a lot of shit, and when she comes out of, she's got to deal with that shit. And to see her deal with that, and but also she's like, she is a crazy character from the first couple of movies, but in this one she gets a little bit, crazier. She starts, talking to herself, mumbling stuff, just doing a lot of crazier shit. And yeah, she has one interesting character in this movie, and it's very interesting to see where she ends up. The whole movie is interesting. It was disappointing to see Captain Spaulding go out the way he did in the movie. I understand why, but also it kind of sucks to see him in the movie because no one, he died recently. Yeah, it's very sad, but the little time he has on screen is just awesome. It's great. The new character they bring into the movie was really interesting too. Really liked him as Otis's half brother. That was really interesting. But yeah, I love how at the start of the movie it's like this documentary feel, like they're exploring these two, or three, including Captain Spaulding, serial killers, after they survived at the end of the Devil's Rejects, and the survival, how they survived, it's a little messy for me, but I understand it and I'm on board, and I think all the way to the documentary feel of the beginning of the movie is just awesome. But then once Otis breaks out of prison, it becomes a normal movie again, and you get some fucked up shit happening, which is awesome. Yeah, I love the hostage showdown kind of thing going on with the warden, who I really like as a character. Well, the actor playing him is really good. Just seeing him, basically Otis telling you gotta get Baby out of prison. I love that stuff. And when she's out and she's like dancing around, and yeah, they have that showdown and they're just killing off all the people in the house, and just seeing Baby just go after the woman and just stab this chick to death, and when she's done, there's a grandma, this old lady over there just looking, staring in shock, and she just waves hi. It was beautiful. It was beautiful. And it's really like Devil's Rejects is like a road trip movie. This kind of has a road trip, but it really has a destination as well, where they go to Mexico, and in Mexico they get in a lot of trouble, and that the ending to this movie is just awesome. the showdown with this gang, this Mexican gang, is just awesome. And also them wearing like luchador libre masks was awesome. I thought that was a nice touch to them. The thing about this movie, why it's not good as The Devil's Rejects, I think, is the villain in this movie. He's good, but he's not as good as the dude from The Devil's Rejects. He was awesome, but see, he doesn't touch that. And probably because the Devil's Rejects character villain, he had like a character arc and had like this relationship with him, where he really doesn't. So yeah. Also, what Baby is wearing in this movie, or what she ends up like in this Native American kind of outfit with bows and arrows, and how they come in handy, was just awesome, by the way. But yeah, great soundtrack as well. Like, I don't know, I'm just becoming a big Rob Zombie fan. Like, the movies he does, like, even though I don't like some of his movies, I just find them always interesting. So yeah. But yeah, this was such a great movie. I really enjoyed it. It was really cool just to, you know, revisit these characters again. The ending is not as good as The Devil's Rejects. It was never going to be as good, but you know, I'm satisfied. Also, you know, for a low budget movie, you know, he makes it work. At times it does feel low budget, man, but no, he just works, makes it work. And he's got some really good actors in the role. Like, Bill Moseley just kills it as always. Yeah, the violence is there, which I wanted. I love Rob Zombie doesn't give a fuck, and I like that about his movies. They're just awesome. I just love these like grimy little films that he does, and I'm looking forward to see what he does next. Because I think he's a really interesting horror director. He just does some interesting things in his movies, and Three from Hell's no different. I really liked it a lot. Also, I think one of my favourite scenes was when Baby's in jail and the guard is trying to get her fucked with, and she leaves Baby with these two prisoners, and the guard thinks, you know, these prisoners are gonna fuck her up. She walks back, and Baby's just covered in blood, where the two prisoners are on the ground, and the guts and intestines just falling out of them. And yeah, that scene was just fucking awesome. It has some really awesome scenes in this movie, which I just love, and probably are gonna stay with me, like Devil's Rejects. Like, there's like a lot of scenes like in that movie, like the hotel scene. Definitely, yeah, when he's kind of Otis is kind of touching up one of the women. That scene I'll never forget in The Devil's Rejects, and the scene in the desert. That's an awesome scene. Yeah, there's a lot of great shit in The Devil's Rejects, and Three from Hell, just probably not as many memorable scenes, but still a great movie. Still, you know, really good. I'm looking forward to rewatching it again, because it's one of the movies I'm definitely going to rewatch, like The Devil's Rejects, where I just rewatched that, and it's just become my favourite movie. So yeah, and it also leaves it open for, like, we might see these characters down the road. Who knows? But yeah, it's kind of also, it's a conclusion as well. It feels like a conclusion, but it's like maybe we'll see the characters again. Who knows? Anyway, that's just my thoughts on Three from Hell. Also, this Blu-ray here has a really cool making of. It's really in depth. I've only watched some of it, and it's just a lot of behind the scenes shit. I love behind the scenes, you know, documentary. So definitely gonna watch that behind the scenes featurette on here. So yeah. Anyway, thanks for watching. Bye.